Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. I'm so grateful as always that you guys are listening, subscribing, and commenting on my channel. I appreciate the support. In this video, I want to speak to you guys about how INFJs basically just want to be left alone. Now, even if we're in a relationship, even if we're interested in someone, even if we have a friendship with someone, even if we have family, if we have people around us, a lot of times INFJs just want to be left alone. And I am saying this from obviously personal experience because the more I grow and the more I become who I am, the more I realize that I don't really need people around me. Now, I love people. I'm not saying that the people in my life are not valuable to me or important to me or precious to me. I appreciate all of them, my family, friends, etc. I love them. I want the best for them. But and this is a terrible thing to say, and I know it's a terrible thing to say. And I'm not saying that like I wouldn't miss them if they weren't gone, but I understand that life is like that and that people disappear, people appear, people disappear, people appear. And so if that does happen, it's not like we're sitting there thinking, oh my God, this person's gone forever. I'm never going to see them again. Maybe with some people, yes, we're like that. Obviously, if I lost my mother, I would be devastated. But it would be a temporary state. And it would just be there. And I'd be like, all right. And then I'd understand, obviously, because she's gone to a better place. And that's fine. I had her for the moments that I did. And I'm grateful for that. And then that's it. That's life. You move on. More so, not with death, but also with ends of relationships. People come into our lives and we allow them to come into our lives sometimes, sometimes not. Sometimes we're like, all right, cool, yeah, you seem like a good person to have in my life. I think I would learn a lot from you. So come on over. And some people are like, no, I don't think so. I already have a lot of people in my life and I don't want any more. And I don't think you are going to contribute in a positive manner to my life. You're not going to learn, not going to teach me anything. I'm not going to learn anything from you. In fact, you're just basically going to waste my time because you are enamored in reality TV shows and boring things like that. And I'm not interested, right? Again, very cruel, I'm sure. But we have that conversation in our heads and we allow some people to come into our lives and we don't allow other people to come into our lives, right? And the ratio is skewed. Okay, so I would say 10%, maybe even less than that. 5% of people that come into our lives, we're like, all right, cool, you're allowed in. And 95%, 90 to 95% are rejected. Not in a negative way. We're not saying, oh, you're a terrible person. You're just not the kind of person I want to hang out with because my time is precious. I have very limited time on this planet and in general because I'm working on my projects, I'm working on my obsessions, I'm working on myself, and that leaves very little time left over to spend with people. And so the people that I'm going to allow into my life are the people that I actually want to spend time with and that are going to teach me something, they're going to help me grow. If you're not going to help me grow, if you're not going to teach me anything, or if you have lived out your purpose, then yeah, we are going to let you go. Now, it seems like we basically are using people, but everyone uses everyone. I don't think it's like, oh, you're just bringing someone into your life for unconditional love. Everyone has some kind of purpose for why they bring people into their life. So we're just doing it in a more deliberate, more conscious fashion. A lot of other people might bring people into their lives and be like, all right, yeah, I don't know exactly why you're in my life, but I think you'd be useful because maybe you can pay for my bills and things like that. People are more like materialistic in that manner, perhaps. We're more like, okay, are you going to teach me something? Are you going to enhance me? Are you going to make me better as a human being? That's our main goal with everything that we do. We want to become better and better and better and better and better and better. Better and better as individuals, right? And the more you can help us do that, the more we're going to keep you around, right? The more someone teaches me, the more I'm like, whoa, this is awesome. I love this person. I'm learning so much. It's uncomfortable, but I'm learning so much, so I want to keep them around. With other people, I'm like, yeah, I feel like I'm just not learning anything from you. I'm not growing. I feel like I'm just stagnant and you're stagnant, and I just don't have the time for it. I just don't have the time for it. Yeah. So the basic tenet of this video is that we are obviously very, very specific by the people that we bring into our lives. Also, we don't really want to bring too many people into our lives. And also, when people do come into our lives, we want them basically to leave us alone as much as possible, right? I have a lot of friends in Chiang Mai and I love them all. They're awesome. And they're always messaging me with things that they want me to do with them. And I'm grateful that they want to spend time with them. I'm surprised that they want to spend time with me. And I'm grateful. But I have my schedule. And I've told you this, guys, before, told you this before a lot of times. But I have this conversation with every person that I meet. I kind of forewarn them that I am married to my work. I prefer to put my work, my creative work, and my personal development work over everything else. Every other relationship, every other thing, even even like feeding myself and taking care of myself, that falls to the wayside in the face of me taking care of my personal development work and taking care of my creative work. Right? So I always have this conversation with people, and they sometimes don't understand. So they'll constantly be messaging me, and I get really irritated. I get really, really freaking irritated, right? And so I have to constantly be explaining to people that no, I'm sorry, this is unacceptable. You can't constantly be messaging me. It gets disturbing to me. I am not going to block you. I don't want to block you. So stop messaging me, right? And some people take it well and they still stick around in my life and they understand that I have really strict boundaries. Other people don't take it so well and then they're like, all right, you're not my friend anymore. I'm like, all right, cool, that's fine. I'm sure you'll find other friends. I'm sure I'll find other friends. So hasta la vista, baby, kind of thing, right? Like I don't really feel when someone leaves my life. I love you and you're my friend. But if you don't want to be friends with me anymore because you can't follow my strict rules, then I'm sorry. But yeah, that's fine with me. Like I don't really. It doesn't really bother me. People will come into your life, people will leave your life. That's just the way it is. Yeah. And I think the non-INFJs don't understand this. We really have a very tenuous hold, not a very strict hold on the relationships around us. You really don't give a rat's ass. And that sometimes feels like we're like cold and aloof and unemotional. It's not like that, but it depends on our priorities. And as INFJs, yeah, relationships are a priority, but not so much. Not as much as for other people. Other people, and I get a lot of messages from non-INFJs messaging me over and over again about how, this INFJ hasn't messaged them back and they've been waiting and they've been doing everything they can, la la la. And I always message them saying, INFJs don't like this kind of behavior. If you're going to be so clingy and needy and obsessive with them, they're going to be turned off by that. So don't do it. Just relax. Calm down. Chill out. Let it go. Let the relationship progress as it does. Because what you're doing, messaging them over and over again, asking them questions over and over again, especially when they're not replying back to you, is going to irritate them. And for me, it's a major turnoff, even as non-relationship thing, right? Even if it's just a friendship thing, even if it's just a random acquaintance who keeps on messaging me, I block them right away, right? Especially if it's a random acquaintance that I don't really know that much, block. That's it. Like I just don't have the energy, time, space, effort, nothing. I don't want to waste my time on some random person who keeps on messaging me stupid messages that don't really contribute in any particular fashion to me. You know? Like, why? Why would I bother with messages that are not making me grow as a human being and are just irritating me? Block, right? Very easy to block people nowadays. Especially if they're just a random person I just met and they're just becoming so clingy all of a sudden or messaging me all the time. Don't do it. And also, don't message me all the time either. Obviously, I've told you guys this before. Message me once. I only reply to messages once a week, so I will get back to you eventually. And then if some people do that, they'll be messaging me over and over again, here, there, everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, my blog, on the comment section, and I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you messaging me everywhere? I've gotten your message. I only message people back once a week, so I will get back to you. Just relax, just chill out. And before I even message them back, I know already what they're gonna ask, right? It's gonna be a relationship with an INFJ, and they're asking me why the INFJ has been turned off by them, or is not messaging them back, or has turned cold. And I know why. Because they do this. They are clingy with an INFJ. They message them over and over again. And as I said, INFJs just want you to leave them alone. We just want to be left alone to do our work, to do our stuff, right? Yes, we are in relationships with you. Yes, we care about you. Yeah, we want to hang out with you occasionally. But mostly, 90% of the time, we just want to be left alone. We just want to be left alone, do our work, to live our lives, to work on ourselves, to do our thing. That's it, right? Occasionally we'll come out and hang out with you and it'll be fun, you'll love us and you'll want more, and then we'll retreat back into our cave and you're going to message us over and over again, irritate us, and the relationship is going to fall apart. Every single time people message me, non-INFJs message me, I'm always like, give them their space. But I've already given them space. Give them more space. But he's not messaging. Give them space, right? That's the main message I say over and over again. They don't get it. They just don't get how much space. As much space as is necessary, right? Until they come back out of their cave and message you back. Just give them space. Leave them alone. They will get back to you eventually. Unless they've door slammed you, and then you'll know, because they just will not contact you for days, weeks, months on end, right? So, and you can even message them, ask them, did you door slam me? and that maybe they'll answer you, but like, yeah, I have, and I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Or they just won't message you at all, and then you'll know that they've door slammed you. Because we don't want false misconceptions either. If we really still do care about you and you're like, did you door slam me? We'll be like, no, we didn't. I'm just in my cave. Just relax, kind of thing, right? So we are pretty honest and direct about that stuff. But mostly we just want to be left alone. Just leave us alone to do our thing. Yeah, we'll come back to you. We'll hang out with you when we are ready. But mostly we just want to be left alone to do all of the amazing things that we're working on. Those are all more important to us than our relationships with people. And that seems like a very cruel thing to say, to especially people who care about us, but that's just the way we are. And that's one of the reasons why I'm always surprised when INFJs end up in relationships that are working out, which I'm really happy about, but I'm also surprised by it because of the way we are. Yeah. I hope this makes sense. I hope I wasn't too harsh in this video. Again, if you guys have any questions at all about this video or any other video, please message me anytime. And if you guys want to support me on Patreon or support me in general because you like my videos or because you think I'm mean and you like that, whatever it might be, you can go to Patreon. My link is in the description below. And you can contribute $1 a month, $5 a month, whatever you guys prefer. I would love it all. All right. Again, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.